Hey, what's up guys? Well, today I want to show off my fixed blade knives. People are usually asking me about which knife I'm carrying when I'm at the range, so I thought I'd make a short video showing off all three of them. Now, I usually don't have this one on my person, but it's usually in my backpack, very close, and that's the Mora Companion. I think it's safe to say that everybody needs a Mora knife. They are very inexpensive, and the amount of quality that you get with them is definitely worth every bit of the price. So this particular one is the stainless model, okay? So you see right there on the blade it says stainless, and the overall length of the Mora is 233 millimeters. So I'll put on the screen what that is in inches. And the blade length on the Mora is 104 millimeters. So yeah, this knife is a really good knife to have. I mean, if you don't have the funds to get a more expensive knife, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Mora knives. They're all made in Sweden, and as we know, Swedish, they just make quality stuff. Everything they make is quality. So okay, this is the first knife, and it comes with a little plastic sheath that you can kind of clip on your belt or your molly or whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is from a company called Lionsteel, and I really like these guys. These guys make some really good quality stuff, and everything that Lionsteel makes is made in Italy. Now these knives are really like a bushcraft type of knife, and this particular one's name is the B41. Okay, so this is the one I used to wear a good bit because this is the first one I ever got from them. Comes with a really nice leather sheath, and you know I love leather, so I think you have the option to choose a Kydex type of sheath if you want as well, but I'm just a leather boy. I love the leather, so I went with the leather. Now the steel is something called Nylox. It's made from Nylox steel, and it's a stone washed blade on here, and this sucker has got some thickness to it. I mean, you see this right here? It's not a huge knife, but when you pick it up, you can tell there's like some weight to it. And this is a little girthy girl right here. That's all I'm going to say. And Sleipner is also a name of the steel, of the Sleipner steel. And then everything is designed by Maletta, as you can see right there. Now I got the one that had the green canvas on the handle. I think you can get a micarta version as well, but I went with that green canvas just because I love canvas so much, and I just wanted to see. I've never had it before, so I wanted to see how it kind of felt in the hand. I'll tell you, there is some texture to it. It's not no rough texture though. Like if you're thinking this is going to be like a super grippy type of knife, no, it's still kind of a smooth texture, but there is a texture there. Now, I like this knife, but I wish the one design they could have done is this little choil right here. I wish they could have pushed it out a little further, because if you stab something and you don't have a good grip, either way, if you stab something like this and your hand slides down, oh my goodness. And let me tell you, these blades come extremely sharp from the factory. I've never sharpened this knife, and it's still holding its edge really nicely. Okay, so this is the B41, and its total length is 8.7 inches long. Okay, so if you hold it right up to the Mora and the B41 is almost the same length. Okay, so it's 8.7 inches long, and the blade length is a little over 4 inches long, the blade right here. The blade thickness is 0.15 inches or 3.8 millimeters. You can kind of see it tapers forward just a tiny bit. And like I said, it's a stone washed edge on it. I love that it's got this little ending piece right here. You can always hit something with that, or if you're bushcraft and you're trying to strike your fire starter, that's a great place to do it at. And then I'm gonna make a little lanyard, a little leather lanyard to go right here on the end. I just haven't done it yet. So okay, that's the B41. Love these leather sheaths that they come in as well. I mean, stick it in there and button that sucker up. Take it out, stick it in, boom, button up. Just a simple, hang it on your belt. It's perfect. There's our made in Italy. All right, the last one is my latest one from Lionsteel, and this one's going to be called the T5. I'll show you what this one looks like. Now I got this one in a different handle material, and this one's called micarta. Okay, so it's got a little different feel to it than the canvas did. Okay, I'll go through the dimensions right here. This one's total length is 9.9 inches. So it's got a little bit more length than the B41 does. And the blade length on it is 5.04 inches from here to here. And the weight is 9.6 ounces, so you can, you know, both of them have a little bit of weight to them. When you pick them up, you can tell you're holding on to a chunk of steel right here. And this one's also made of that nylock steel. It's got a satin finish and, like I said, the micarta handle. Now I'll tell you one thing, this is my favorite knife right now. They redesigned that handle right here, and this thing, it fits in your hand really, really well. I mean, and then they went ahead and extended that choil like I wanted for the B41, and that just stops any type of hand movement. If you were gonna be stabbing something or moving your hand quickly in this way, that choil stops you from slipping down the blade. I'll say the texture of the micarta is a little bit more grippy than the canvas. And then you see how they've done the blade in the handle. The handle is one solid piece, and they sunk the tang down into the handle and then put these little screws in to hold it in. That's a great little design right there. I'll hold them up side by side for you to see. See this one, the B41's got a little bit more of a matte finish, and the T5's got a little bit more of a shiny finish. I like both of them. I can't say I like one more than the other. I like the shiny and I like the matte. So yeah, guys, these are basically the 3 knives that I'll have on me at the range. They're all bushcraft style knives, okay? But they can still get the job done for any type of food prep. They can still do that. I've done it before. Might not be the best one for the case, but it can still do it. So as you see, we got some Molly stuff right here. You can just put it on, and then your basic belt loop right here. I just go with the belt loop most of the time. So I like that black. I like the brown too, but I also like the black. Black and brown leather, they both look good. I can't ever tell which one I like more. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this little short video showing off my fixed blade knives. Make sure to like and subscribe, and join me on Patreon if you would like to support the channel. Coco, you've been so good. You've been sitting here the whole time not being... Why don't you say hey? Yes. Look up. Wake up. Wake up. There, she's like sleeping. She's like, I'm sleepy. She don't care. She'll sleep on anything. I can put the knives all over here. She doesn't care. Alright guys, take care.